So lads, I'm not happy. I'm not happy because Park players broke my team. Not only Park players broke my team, they broke the game. The game is broken. And I've just been live on stream. It took us 1 hour to figure out how to break the game. It took us 1 hour before we figured it out. Not even. A huge shout out to XHoof on Twitch. Huge shout out to Hoof. Hoofs came right into my stream and I'd kind of gotten used to the meter with the stick. I had really gotten used to it. They have basically made shot stick shooting with the meter useless. Like, it is impossible. It is impossible. Like, basically, this is what happened. So, previously, let's turn meter on. Previously, what you did was you brought down the stick, and if you brought down the stick straight, it would be right in the middle. And say if you were on this side of the floor, you would have to aim slightly to the left, the other side slightly to the right, and in the corners or the middle, it would just bring your stick straight down. But now, how fast you bring your stick down basically decides where the green window is. So if you bring your stick down too fast, like I'm going to do here, it's going to be this side. If you bring it down too slow, it's going to be the opposite side. If you bring it down right in time, it's going to be in the middle. And again, like, I'm trying to do this consistently. It is impossible. It is impossible to shoot. Like, you're wide open. And sometimes even when you do get in the middle, you don't even realize it. The easiest way I found to shoot the meter is intentionally shooting way off. Like, intentionally pulling the stick down as far as you can and shooting way off so that you can green. I think this is the only way that I've found you can green consistently with the meter now, is intentionally messing up your shot so that you almost go into a step back. Like, I've triggered step backs while shooting jump shots, and that's the only way I found to consistently, and then I pulled it down too slow at that time for no reason. The game just said I pulled it down too slow. So, that's just, and now I'm into step backs. Like, and now it's right on the green window. Or you can pull it down really slow and aim on the other side. Pull it down really, really slow. And that works as well. You pull down the stick really, like, at a snail's pace, then maybe you can get it on this side. But that's the thing. If you just try to pull down the stick right down the middle, you are not going to hit a shot. So if you're able to pull down your stick straight, you're not going to hit a shot. If you're able to pull down your stick really, really slow to one side and not give a step back, and it's too fast at the time, it's really inconsistent. The timing is really inconsistent. I'm telling you, I've tried to do multiple things. The leaners, they didn't patch them at all. Like, leaners are still overpowered. Shooting with the button and the meter is still equally as bad as it used to be. You still can't shoot with the button and the meter. It is, like, it's madness. It is absolutely madness what they did. It is ridiculous. Like, they basically ruined meter shooting. Rather than, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why? Everyone was asking for the meter to be buffed. But, like, why would you completely ruin the new mechanic? Like, it is actually pointless. It is actually pointless shooting with the stick. However, if that's only with the meter. If you shoot meter off, I'm on Hall of Fame, like. If you turn the shot meter off, entire shooting with the stick becomes based on pulling your stick directly down. If you keep aiming on and turn shot meter off. So, I'm going to find a green window here. And I am literally just, this might take a while. This might actually take a while. Okay, so I'm slightly right this time. Miss, slightly right again. Slightly right. Okay, I just need to find a green window. And there we go. Center. I am not moving my hand. I wish I had face cam on and hand cam, because I'm just holding the button down. I am not moving my left hand. And you can green 100 shots in a row. And I obviously moved it right there. But if you have a modded controller and you can map analog stick straight down onto a button, you will green 100% of the time. 2K added AIMBOT into the game. Okay, so I moved my stick because I was trying to move my player. And no matter where you are, if you have the green window spot, you're sorted. Like, on stream today, I was trying to modify my controller. I was trying to perform minor surgery on my controller to create some sort of a groove so that I could find the green window at every time. Heck, you know what? Like, I might end up just going out and buying a modded controller, because that seems to be, like, the 250k champion is going to be whoever can mod a controller right now and get aimbot. Like, the 250k champion is literally just going to be aimbot. Like, I'm only adjusting my hand slightly when I'm just moving it because I'm human. It's hard to keep your hand in the same spot non-stop. And if I do end up moving, it's only slightly. But like, I'm just holding the button. I'm literally just holding the button. And if my hands didn't get tired and I didn't have bones and was human, I'd be greening every single shot. So you know what that means? The best way to shoot in this game is with a machine. Like, to be fair, button no meter is a good way to shoot. Like, button no meter is definitely a good way to shoot. I'm telling you that right now. Button no meter. For humans, button no meter is the way to go. Especially if you are using guys like Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. And I don't think they buffed button no meter at all. I really don't. I think button no meter is the exact same as it was before. But instead of buffing button no meter, which they really should have done, they nerfed stick shooting. And also, because they nerfed stick shooting, people realized they added freaking aimbot into the game. They added aimbot in. If you can bring your controller straight down consistently. So the easiest way to shoot is actually bring your controller straight down and don't even look at the game. Do not even look at the game. Look down at your controller. Look down at your controller at where your hand is. That is the easiest way to do it. Like again, if you were on my stream earlier, like there's no point in pressing L2 anymore. You just make sure you're looking at your controller and that your stick is straight down. As soon as you go into the jump shot animation, take your eyes off the screen. You don't need to look at the game. And you look right down at your controller. That is the easiest way to hit shots. As well as that, no meter stick greens so much. It greens so much. I know I shot a wide left there. That's just because I did something dumb. But again, so not it greens. You hit so many whites. No meter stick, you hit so many whites, and you also hit a ridiculous amount of greens. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolute. Again, I'm on Hall of Fame here. I'm on Hall of Fame here. I'm not even looking at my screen when I shoot. Again, I'm slightly missing these. How many shoot? Slightly left. Okay. Gonna move slightly right that time. But it doesn't matter. The shots are going in. Like, the amount of whites that go in has not changed whatsoever. Like, the amount you hit a ridiculous amount of whites with any high rated players. And the worst part about this is, this is not, again, this doesn't help humans at all playing this game. Nobody can still score. Nobody can score. Like, they didn't buff shooting. So if you're out here using a card that's, let's say, 83 pointer, you're still not going to hit a shot. And it used to be the only way you were able to hit shots with these 80 rated 3-point players was from, oh my god, I said 2 whites in a row, was by using the stick and meter. And now you're still going to struggle. Again, when I'm playing TTO, I still couldn't hit a shot with these guys. I get it, I'm hitting whites here, but I really couldn't with a lot of these current players. Like, what? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Button is the way to go. Again, unless you can find a way of getting some sort of modded controller, button's the way to go. However, I'm saying this right now, unless this is fixed, the winners of the 250k qualifiers are going to be people with modded controllers. It just is. It just is. Like having a modded controller to make every single shot. Like, you really think that those guys aren't going to win every single game they play? You really think that being able to make every single shot isn't going to entice people, especially with 250k online? You really think that guys aren't going to invest €100 in a controller that can let them make every single shot? Yeah, there's going to be better players. You're still going to see the occasional comp. You're still going to see comp guys in the running for it. But if this doesn't change, and people are out here playing with aimbot, and you're letting people play with aimbot, man, this game's done for. This game is done for. Like, I don't, like, again, I'm very, very frustrated you patched the stick. I'm very frustrated 2K patched the stick. But at the end of the day, at least I can change the button. I'll adapt. I'll adapt to whatever the meta is this game. I will adapt. I'll adapt and I'll be fine. So I'll just start using button no meter. I'll get used to the layups because you still can do timing. I'm pretty sure the layup timing is the exact same. If you flick straight up, you basically are getting green. So no matter what way the contact is and you used to have to adjust, now you literally just flick up and it's a green every single time. I've used that a few times in in TT offline or TT online. So whatever about the stick, that's a mildly frustrating thing. But like, you just they added aimbot. They added aimbot. I just don't get it. Like, you just take out the aimbot. Please, 2K, because you're not going to come up against someone right now that knows what they're doing. Trust me, you're not. It's not going to affect most people. But as soon as people realize this, it took us an hour to find it out on stream. As soon as you come up against a couple of people with AIMBOT, this game, like, skill doesn't even matter anymore. Shooting skill doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't matter. You just need a certain controller. Like, why, 2K? Why? What are you doing? Again, no structure in this video. It's just a rant. I spent 2 hours ranting on stream. Like, there was nothing wrong with stick shooting. Yes, button shooting was underpowered. Buff button shooting. That's what we want. Like, people wanted a buff and button shooting. But please, like, why did you nerf stick shooting? Stick shooting took skill, and when people figured out how to do it, they got good at it, and they were able to hit shots. But now, there is no skill involved in using the stick. It's a case of, can you mod your controller, or can you use a mod controller? And I can guarantee you there's people that, again, will perform minor surgery on the controller, and will be able to make some sort of file down their controller, and make some sort of a groove in the controller, in order to basically get what is the equivalent of aimbot. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. But this is 2K21. Everything that's gone on so far has been ridiculous. So anyway, that's the video. Let's Green13. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the air, my